This is ABC7 Breaking News.
An urgent warning tonight for tens of thousands in Prince George's County. You're about to lose water service and you need to stock up now. The Washington Suburban Sanitation Commission says that the area that you see right here will likely lose water for days as it replaces a failing water main. And this comes as we hit the hottest stretch of the year weather-wise. Audrey Godfrey joins us now from the WSSC, where a news conference just ended. Audrey, what's the word?
Well, Leon, you nailed it. The headline coming out of this press conference tonight is that these tens of thousands of WSSC customers in the southern region of Prince George's County need to stock up on as much water as possible, and they need to do so by tomorrow. That's because WSSC officials plan to take a specific pipe offline tomorrow afternoon, and after that, residents will only have 14 hours worth of water service. After that, they are on their own. Now, we do have an interactive map here that WSSC officials have put together to try and lay out exactly what the affected area will be. If you are concerned about being in this affected area, you can just log onto their website and enter your address to find out exactly whether or not you'll be affected. But we do have some of the communities most likely to be without water. They include Morningside, Hillcrest Heights, Camp Springs, Forest Heights, Temple Hills, and Oxon Hill. And we should point out that that includes Joint Base Andrews and the National Harbor. Now, this is why they're having to repair a 54-inch concrete pipeline because they say that it is failing. Wires are breaking inside that pipe on a daily basis. So right now what they're doing is they are trying to create a road to get to that pipe's location. It's in a heavily dense wooded area. So they're trying to create a road to get to that area. They expect to be finished with that by tomorrow afternoon, and then they hope to take that pipe offline by tomorrow afternoon, early evening. And then after that, they say that residents in this affected area will likely only have 12 to 14 hours worth of water service. After that, they say they're pretty much on their own. They're hopeful that they will have this repair completed within 3 days, but they say that it could be up to 5 days that residents in this area will be without water, and they say that that is only under a best case scenario. Here's what the chief engineer with WSSC had to say about why it's so important that people heed these warnings.
And that pipe will come out of service. We are going to try to leave it in service as long as we can so that our customers that are in that area have the ability to prepare for this by stocking up with water, drinking water, as well as potable water that they can get right now with the system, put it in their bathtubs to be able to use for flushing of toilets and the like.
The folks here tonight say that they have been reaching out, of course, to fire stations, some critical care centers, some of those priority residents that may need additional assistance. The Office of Emergency Management has already been notified, and they are already putting a plan in place to try and make sure that these specific locations and these specific entities are able to get as much access to water as possible. But again, they say that it is only their best case scenario that all of these places within that affected area will be without water for 5 days. They say once they get into that pipeline and they're able to see exactly what it is they're dealing with, that number could fluctuate a little bit. And as you said, of course, we are heading into the worst heat wave that we've seen this year, and temperatures are only expected to climb as we get a little further into this week. We should also point out that officials say they have also reached out to several grocery stores to try and make sure that they are as fully stocked with water as possible. Live in Laurel, Audrey Godfrey, ABC7 News.